So hi there, this is Papa Alpha 1 Fox Oscar X-ray, and I'm going to make some picture recordings of my current antenna situation and how I plan to do it in future to make the changes. Currently, as you can see, that's my antenna, and got only limited space, and if you look very carefully you can see the HF section there, following the wire down to the shed there, and the device up there is a 1:9 an asymmetric transformer, and the plan is to put the other leg of the dipole to a lamppost there, which like that one, which is currently gone, so I can't do it, but it should be hanging from my antenna mast to the left down there in future. Well, now we're up there on the roof. This is my collection of antennas for spare, and there will be the lamppost for one connection. This is the antenna situation from here. Climbing protection for me. And the current mounting of the union with the wire going down there. As you can see, the last bit of it is just a piece of rope. And here is my new antenna. So what I'm planning to do is to change my end-fed wire from 13.5 meters, which has quite poor RF earth, as you can see, only the mast and some coax. And remove it from there and place it over to this new piece of metal I've connected with the wheel, so I can pull a rope above it and hang it up from there. From the antennas you can see the lowest one is 4 meters, not yet permitted for us in Holland, but ready for it. Then the large one is the 16 element tonner, and the one on top is 35 element for 23 centimeters amateur television. And if you look very carefully you can see a small cabinet hanging there, which has a remote controlled camera, so I can view in my shack what's happening on top of the roof and rotate it according with the antennas. That's my preamp and relays for 23 centimeters. And this is my again my protection for climbing. Well, the problem I have down there is there's only few very less room which I can fit my end-fed antenna on my wire of my dipole. It's now there on a piece of wire, but a bit close to the roof. I might just put a stable small mast on top of the flat roof, something like I've got over here. This is normally for my 6 meter antennas, which I just removed with some weight on it, or otherwise I will from there make a wooden support or something like it. I don't know yet what to think about it. As you see, there's limited roof on, limited space here on the roof. And that's the big antenna from PA0 Bravo Kilo India. There, 15 and 10 meters beam, but I hardly hear it, this guy, so it's a nice antenna, but he doesn't use it. So what I've done now, I've taken the rope, pulled it over the wheel up there, and then back again to my connection point from the chicken ladder feeder, the open line feeder, and the 2 dipole ends for the Zulu Sierra 6 Bravo Kilo Whiskey antenna, similar to a G5 RV. Well, it's time to pull it up. The only problem I have is to find a way to feed the open line down to the shack. For the meantime, I will probably just pull it over the house and enter it through my window. But I would like to make a different solution. But I'm thinking about ideas. Probably a coax feed, which is suitable for the ZS6BKW antenna. But then for 18 meters I must make an adjustment. But I'll think about that. Okay, well, time to pull up the antenna and see what happens. Well, there's my first leg mounted. From there all the way down to the point I had before. And this is from the other side, from the front of the house. The chicken ladder now to my shack. It seems to be long enough just to go in there. The other leg is not mounted yet. Well, there you are, ladder line mounted, and the other piece of wire is waiting somewhere down there for the lamppost to arrive. And there it was. And this then is again from the top all the way down there. There I should find a different solution for the endpoint, which is quite close to the roof. I think 1.5 meters or so. And the other side is the ladder line feeder, which there crosses the water system for metal, dakgoot. I don't know what to call it in English, but it's metal. So it's, I have to find something else there. And the other leg still hanging around waiting for the lamppost down there. Come on, Silver Services guy, time for you to do something. Well, this is a view from Hengelo, from my location. Quite some trees. This is north direction. Well, here we are then. Things are connected. My super simple manual antenna tuner has been connected as well on the workbench. This device, it tunes very good. Just on the reception noise. This looks very good as well. Well, that should be it. And that with one of the legs of the antenna not fully stretched, but just hanging down the front of the house. So it should even be better
but that's really mounted. My level of S signal noise is now about level 2 to 3, well 3 to 4, yeah, around 3, and that with the preamp on, and it was 6 with the old wire, so I've reduced the level of QRM with about 3 S points, and I just checked it on the Russian single character beacons at around 7040 or 7039, and then I need to tune that again. Well, and usually that was a daytime about level 4, level 5, so I think at the moment it is a big improvement, but we'll have to see when the lamppost is there, when things are all connected.